So for years now, I'm talking like when I lived in North Carolina still up to the present, I have loved the YouTube channel CGP Grey. It's like education, he does a podcast. It's fantastic. I love it so much. Only recently, he somehow got locked out of his own YouTube account for quote impersonating CGP Grey. So I watched the video he made explaining that, and that got me thinking, what if I lose access to my channel? You know, yes, I have all of the final exported full quality videos of all of the videos that I've exported and put on YouTube somewhere on some hard drive, but I don't know where they are. What if tomorrow, because like this has happened before to me, you know, I've logged into YouTube and well, granted, it wasn't nearly that bad, but it was just like I woke up to a strike on my channel for nudity and sexual content, which I pretty sure I try not to have, you know, on here. But yeah, and then I was like worrying, what if one day I log on and oh shoot, your account is no longer a thing. Too bad, so sad. I would lose out on so much of my life because so much of my life now is just on the internet, is public, is on this channel, right? So I have been like undertaking a massive mass download of all of my social media stuff. I'm still keeping it online. Don't worry. I'm not gonna delete everything, but I'm trying to have a backup, a local backup. Excuse me. So if anything did happen, I will be able to, you know, keep sharing this stuff with you. Because I don't know, I like the idea of, because like a lot of YouTube videos from the old days of YouTube, like I have good memories of watching them, you know, and enjoying them, like old school Rhett and Link. And I know, okay, it's probably a little bit pretentious because I'm not a big YouTuber or anything, but I do like the idea of like one of my videos being someone's, I don't know, a good memory for them. And so I want to keep that in your life. That really does sound pretentious. I want to keep myself in your life, but yeah. So that's what I've been doing all day, and it's been pretty neat. Now, I tell you all of this because since I moved here to LA, since I moved into this room, I have struggled with a lighting setup. You've seen how often my setup has changed. Yes, once again, Chris is going to talk about changing up his video making setup. This has never happened before. And the problem has always been because I have these windows. Whoops, I gotta flip it this way. I have these windows in my room, right? And they let in just so much daylight, which normally is really good. Excuse how messy my room is. This is the real type of vlogging. Which is absolutely fantastic for me just in my life. You know, oh yes, more daylight. That's absolutely fantastic, especially because we painted, you know, my walls and my ceiling bright white. So it gets super bright in here during the day. But that wreaks havoc when you're trying to film. And I didn't realize what the problem was. I couldn't figure out why I could not balance daylight with my fancy lights and why my lighting always looked bad. Especially because I've been downloading my old videos. I've been like comparing, why do my videos back in North Carolina look so good compared to now when it looks super amateurish? I have all of the same gear. I think I have all of the same knowledge. I think I'm getting set up properly. What is the difference? I think I figured it out. Finally, after all of this time. Are you ready for this? Shades. Or blinds, or whatever these things are that you can pull down and block the sunlight with. Duh! So, whoops. So yesterday, on a whim, I decided to pull those down and also not just have my setup where I'm sitting on this rather uncomfortable wooden bed frame, the foot of the bed, but even move all of my equipment so it's not centered in my room as much. Someone is texting me right now. Do you mind? And instead have it, as you've seen, in this corner, which I thought would be a lot more inconvenient because it's right where my window is. But it's actually been fantastic because now, like, the walkway of my bedroom, right? Because you enter in through this door and then you have to go around my bed to get to my closet or my, computer setup. Uh, it's wide open now. This is fantastic, and it's closer to my like outlet because this is a really old house. I have two outlets in my entire room, so I've had many like extension cables stretching. Okay, someone is texting me, and I am trying to vlog. Oh, my phone's all the way over there. That's why. So I probably should look into that. If someone's texting me this much, there's probably a problem. So I'm going to wrap this up, but I'll just say I finally settled on a setup that I'm really proud of and really like. And so even though I had already filmed and edited and uploaded a video for this week, this was like Saturday night that I refilmed the telling the story of me leaving my suitcase. I refilmed it and re-edited it and uploaded it that night. So I'm really happy. And I got a new setup and it feels natural because I'm standing up again. I missed that. It feels classic and it feels just right. The look looks a lot more natural and I'm just really excited. Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta go check my phone. Stay positive.